Hello everybody and welcome to the channel. Today it's December, getting close to Christmas. I want to mention something that I think everybody should go out and purchase. It's a device that's going to dramatically change your health. So if you're suffering and you're in pain, it's something that will help alleviate pain. If you're suffering from a disease that's a chronic condition, maybe diabetes or something like this, it's going to help that also. And so how can it do so many things? Well, it's because the mechanism of how it works. So this is a device that works on a simple mechanism where it increases cellular energy, specifically something called ATP. So the idea is you use a device and your cells make more ATP, they have more energy, and then they can do what innately they're designed to do. For example, heal. So if you have a condition, you can apply the therapy to that area where you're having the problem, and you should see results. You should see that area heal quicker, less pain, all the good stuff. Likewise, if you're really good, if you don't have any problems, right? If you feel healthy and everything is fantastic, but you just want to optimize your health, you want to be better, better than better, you can use the device and it will take your health to a new level because, like I said, it allows your body to produce more ATP. So you can actually improve athletic performance, things like that. And there's a lot of research on this as well that I'm going to go over in a minute. But it all has to do with something called LED therapy. Now, this has been around for a very long time, right? So in 1903, there was a scientist. His name was Niels Rieberg-Finsen. Niels Rieberg-Finsen. And he won the Nobel Prize in recognition of his contribution to the treatment of diseases, especially lupus vulgaris, with concentrated light radiation. So that was back in 1903, right? This was the start of the correlation between light and healing. So I didn't know much about any of this when I started in practice, but I did have a laser. I purchased a 30-watt diawave laser, which I thought was really expensive, by the way, at the time. But I started using it in my clinic, and I noticed that people that used the laser, they got better quicker. It started to produce pretty dramatic results. And I got turned on by that, and I wondered, well, how is it doing this, right? Because I always want to know the mechanism. So as I started to research laser therapy, what I found was that a lot of the laser results were based on LED light therapy, which was pretty incredible, right? Because LED light therapy is a lot cheaper than a laser. And what I discovered was that in the 80s, NASA were doing experiments with LED light therapy where they were taking lights and trying to figure out a way to grow potatoes quicker. And they found that it worked. They used a specific frequency of light, and the potatoes grew faster, and they grew in more quantity. As a side effect of that, a lot of the workers that were working on the experiment and working under the lights started to report that they noticed that they were having positive results in their hands. So changes with skin lesions, less pain in their hands, things like that. So that began this long 10-year period of study with NASA studying LED therapy and the potential for, positive results in humans, not just potatoes. Although if you are a potato, then you know for sure that it's going to help. But again, NASA did these studies and they had some pretty dramatic results, right? They found that, for example, they did the LED light therapy on enlisted people in the military. And they found that in muscle conditions, so like musculoskeletal problems, like back pain, for example, or tight hamstrings and things like this, they found that there was a greater than 40% increase in healing among those people that used the LED therapy versus those that did not. Pretty dramatic. They also found that the healing time was 50% faster. Now, it's pretty impressive. So what's the difference between these LEDs and laser? Well, it's not about the power, right? So laser is essentially light therapy, but it's much more powerful, and there's a difference in the coherence of the light. So it's a stronger effect with a laser, no doubt about it. Now, if you're in a clinical practice where you only have a few minutes to see a patient, you're going to want to use lasers, right? Because you want to administer the most effective treatment in the shortest period of time. But if you're just sitting at home, like I am here today, having a coffee or something, and you've got time, then you can apply LED light therapy and get the same results because you have more time, right? So instead of using a 3 or 4 minute treatment, you can use a 12-minute treatment or even a 20-minute treatment with LED therapy, get the same results, have the convenience of doing it at home, and you're saving and it's like 20 times less money than a 30-watt laser. It's pretty incredible. Now, so the range of frequency this uses is between 625 and 635 nanometers. Like I said, anything between 600 and 1020 nanometers seems effective for healing. But this narrow range, 625 to 635, really seems to be the most effective range. That's what the FLEXBEAM uses. And you can see it produces this red sort of color. So again, if you wanted to radiate your neck, for example, you could put it like this. This would help if you have problems with your neck, discs in your neck, or maybe you have something in your shoulder, right? Or you have radiation down your arm. You can see how you can get right into that area and you can get a lot of those photons into that spot. Likewise, you could put it around. Oh, here we go, guys. Change that. See? Nothing's pre-recorded here. Likewise, we could put it around our neck like this, and we could get the carotid arteries in the front if we wanted to, which again would radiate the blood and cause that increased ATP production to go throughout the body, basically anywhere the blood goes. Or, of course, we have the thyroid gland here. We could put it on the aorta, on the skin, of course. We want it to radiate the aorta, the femoral nerves. We could wrap it around a knee, right? Lots of great stuff. I'm going to turn this off. And it comes with a bunch of annoying Velcro straps, but they're necessary. And it also comes with a pair of goggles, right, that you can use if you want to protect your eyes, especially if you're doing a lot of treatment around the face and things like that. It's probably a good idea to cover the eyes, just like you wouldn't want to stare at the sun for any length of time. Why expose the eyes to excessive amounts of radiation? It's probably not needed. So it comes in a kit, as you see. It's awesome. I have a link below with a coupon code. And if you use that code and the link, you can save $60 off the price of a FLEXBEAM. Highly recommended. If you buy one of these, let me know, reach out. I can help you with protocols. Or if you just want to chat about it, if you just want to put your FLEXBEAM on and give me a call, I'll put mine on and we can have a chat about LED diodes and things like all that good stuff that everybody wants to talk about, right? So please check out FLEXBEAM. Again, the link's below. It's a great tool. I use mine every day. I have two of them. I have a dark one and a white one, so I can treat my body in a faster period of time. I can put one on my knee, for example, one on my neck, things like that. Thank you very much for watching. Please subscribe to the channel. Reach out in the comments if you have any questions. And also check out the blog. The blog is on my website, drstephenstokes.com, where I give all the background information, a lot of the research that supports what I'm saying here. So thank you very much. I wish everybody a pleasant holiday. I'll see you again soon. Thank you. Goodbye.